Yo, 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 yo. What the hell is up, YouTube? Twitch? What's going on? We are back. We are live. Okay. We are live. What's up? What's up? Hi, Esmeralda. Hello. Okay. We're here. We're going. What's up, everybody? What's up, Sayo? How you doing?
What up, what up? What's up, everybody?
You are not yet a warrior.
This island again.
Aren't you beautiful?
I have to find the map. The map. Jim, alright? Sounds good. Yo, Valikura, how you doing, my friend? Damn, I got surrounded. What's up, man? How's it going? Guess what I'm playing today? You text me. You decide and you text me. That way it makes it easier, because I'm gonna be focused on the stream. Yes, yes, my friend, Reap. We're putting Reap together today. We're just doing a quick little OP lightning spear leveling, just a level fast. And yeah, we'll get Reap going. It looks really fun, man. I don't know how viable it's gonna be in SSF. I don't know how easily I can get a Kalm's Heart, which seems like a really good chess piece for it as well. Trample Toe should be pretty easy to get. And I set up my loot filter so it'll make a special noise when I drop it. So I think that's when I'll probably switch, is when I get Trample Toe. It seems pretty necessary. Been working on my Reap. Local Hall put out a build for Reap, and it's pretty much the same shit I was doing, but he's got much better gear. Yeah, exactly. Ever since you mentioned to me, I've been looking up a lot of build guides to see if anybody's been doing a similar thing. Seems like pretty much everyone's doing it on Blood Mage, which makes sense. And everyone's using Trample Toe, which makes sense. I see a lot of Kalm's Hearts, so you can get 1500 life, which gives you a ton of crit damage. A lot of people are doing Veil of the Night too, which gives you a lot more health as well, but you get no Ellie res, which I don't like that. It seems really squishy. Maybe I can do that for like a boss swap or something. But that's even if I drop it. Tried Veil, hate it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be good. I wouldn't enjoy that playstyle. My crossbow build is already squishy as it is, and I was dying a bunch. I can only imagine that one would be how much I'd die on that one. But yeah, we're gonna put it together, man. So feel free to give me some tips, some pointers, or anything. But yeah, as soon as we get a Trample Toe and a decent staff, reaping staff, yeah, I will put it together here today. I do probably want to do some gaming on my other build too. Maybe do an Arbiter if I can find it, but we'll see. Getting desire to play something odd, Blood Mage or Lich Slams. Interesting. How would you scale that? See, the reason why Blood Mage, the crossbow, lightning crossbow worked for me on Blood Mage was because of blood barbs, right? So how would you play around slams? Would you do the same thing, blood barbs? Do a bleed focus slam or something? Fuck if I know, just jump into the deep end. Let's go, man. I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, let me know how it goes, man. How many builds have you made so far? This league, I should say. This league specifically. How many builds have you made so far?
Aren't you beautiful?
By the way, I put down the delay on my YouTube stream so that what you see and me on chat should be much better. If the quality went down compared to previous streams because of it, let me know, and we could play around with that. I'm trying it out to see if it's good or not. 3, if I recall correctly. Okay. Yeah, pretty much this is gonna be my second build. I did make multiple builds this league, but those other builds don't count in my opinion because they were failed league starts.
Time to piece together this puzzle.
So the lightning crossbow build I was playing was really the only build that I count as my first main build. So this will be number 2.
Hail!
How can I advise?
I kind of really went to test out a thing Cornelius mentioned in his video. He's the one who plays warrior all the time, right?
Well, that's not. Consider this done.
That's the person who plays warrior, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong. That's correct, warrior dude. Okay, yeah, I've seen him before. He does SSF, I think. SSF, and he plays warrior. I remember that guy.
Have a good day.
Okay, let's see. Let's do some swaps here. This is actually what does Eldritch Battery do again? Converts all energy shield to mana, doubles mana cost. Oh no, that's horrible. I don't want that.
Welcome. Hail.
I like the crit chance, but nothing else. So. Ooh, 20. Damn, spell damage, cast speed. We could hold on to that. Hold on, let me put that back, see if I hit movement speed. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna swap this for this.
Fair enough.
I just want block chance right now. But yeah, man, let me know how the builds go. Sounds interesting.
Welcome. Here's what I've got.
You mentioned low ES value with Zealot's Oath for some defense thing would defend with % increased armor if you have ES.
Need something
Oh, interesting.
Perhaps go make some.
That's like a double layered defense tech. Yeah, maybe it is good. Try it out. Let me know. I'm curious. Damn, I have no fire res? What the hell? How do I have no fire res?
Welcome. What are you interested in? I think I can find a buyer for that.
Rarity. I mean, it fixes my fire res, but I lose so much of the other. I guess I could socket fire res on here.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
let's do that,
Until
just so I have
next
some.
time.
But yeah, that's fun. That sounds fun, man. How far did you end up getting your Reap build? Did you get it to like level 90, or did you stop well before that? Just out of curiosity. Okay, I have something. like 10% off level 90. Was playing it today. Did you? Are you playing? You're on trade, right? You don't play SSF.
Yes? Shall we see? Where to?
Plunder's Point. I haven't done this Plunder's Point before. Let's see if it's worth for the treasure maps.
We made it. This had better not be a wild goose chase.
Let's go. Ah, we made it.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like a logbook.
I used to dream about exploring, finding
Ah,
buried
okay,
treasure.
I see.
Still do.
Kalgurans.
But
Here.
I'll wait on the boat for the fine. Talk later.
That's
Make
Omar.
when you're farewell.
Okay, I kind of don't want to do this, but yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do it later. I kind of want to just speed through the campaign on this character. Travel to Arastes. In trade, yes, but I don't much like buying my gear. I like selling stuff if fine to afford crafting mats. You know what? I might do that
How
actually.
can I help?
Yes?
Um,
Where to?
it's getting kind of hard to get gear and craft gear, and I really kind of will at some point probably migrate my characters from SSF to trade, and then I still won't buy anything, but I'll definitely sell stuff.
We made it.
Self-imposed half solo Silva. Yeah, that sounds great. I would love that playstyle.
Arastes again. Let's make this quick before someone smiles at me. Such sweet smiles. Such. Hush. I'd like.
Please. Your
I would figure out how I would have to figure out how I want to do it, because one of the things I don't enjoy the most about trade is having to worry and look at items in your loot filter
Now,
that are worth
I must
money
ask that you wait
to
here a
sell in
time.
the first place.
I shall fetch the
Some
first
people
help.
don't mind, or
You
it's
will
like
know
so
how to
easy to them that they just pick
I am
something up.
sure
Oh look,
that he
tier
will
1
be
mod, boom,
delighted to meet
put it up on trade. They don't mind price checking, but I just kind of got tired of it.
Ugh. What's going on out there? I sure know how to wait.
But if
till
I
Belle's
do
time.
play
We have been
trade,
made
that's
well aware
the
of
best
your
way to play for sure.
activity.
I like that.
Hanu!
That's dope,
How
dude.
could you?
Let her go. It matters not. You will hand
But yeah,
over
let's
what
go,
you
man.
have found. Come, Kanu.
We're on today. We're chilling, having a good time. Let's get this reap build going if we can, or if not, at the very least, let's try to get through the campaign. And then yeah. But other than PoE2, man, how's your day been going? What you been up to? How's everything, man? Chilling? Damn, man. Sorry to hear that. Hell day at work because of call-outs. Yeah, that sucks. I'm in a weird spot at my job where I'm the only one on the team right now aside from my supervisor. So it's kind of weird. Like, our team is really small, so we don't feel that as much, but I get it. Probably get passed on a lot of work from other people, which sucks, yeah. Hopefully it's cool now though. You're at home, you're not working, chilling, playing some games. Okay, let's get through this area. I'm trying to learn Act 4 so I can get through it quicker and clear it quicker. But I'm still not. I still don't have it down. I don't have enough practice in the campaign. As I keep playing it, I'll start remembering the zones and everything. But like Acts 1 through 3, I can get through like super easy without even thinking. Can't play much more tonight. Cool down hour before sleep to wake up 3 a.m. for work. Damn, 3 a.m. That's an early shift, man. Sounds good, man. Well, I appreciate you spending your cooldown hour hanging out with me. Appreciate that. Cool little fact I found out over the weekend, actually. I was looking at PoE Ninja. And I was just curious what the meta was shaping up at, how SSF was looking, how trade was looking. Because, you know, the beginning of the league, it was all lightning arrow, lightning rod kind of stuff. So I wanted to see how it was shaping up on PoE Ninja. So I go on SSF, and I sort by DPS, right? Like, I just sort by DPS to see what's, like, the highest damage builds. The two at the top were Hex Blast Blood Mages. And then after that, I think it was, like, some Bone Storm Blood Mages and or Lich. So those are doing the highest DPS count, basically. Right? That's not entirely true how PoE Ninja analyzes its damage and everything, of course, but those are the top ones. And guess who's sitting there at number 7 in the spot, dude? Bruh. Hexblast got a buff to reward more duration remaining. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't seen any talks about Hexblast or anything since they nerfed it from 0-1. Or not even nerfed it, they completely reworked it, right? But yeah, it seems to be strong. It was always strong. It wasn't a nerf really, I guess. It was just a rework that made it not as good to play, but it was always strong. Played after the nerf, it was okay-ish, yeah. Yeah, Hexblast has been around for a while in PoE 1. For like a niche playstyle. Sanctum playstyle, but yeah, I never messed around with it. But yeah, anyways, so I found myself at number 7, dude, highest DPS. And I was just there like, what? Like, I knew my character was good in terms of bossing, right? I'm not talking about, yo, what's up, Jack? What's up, Jack? I almost said your name, like, whatever. Arbiter tape for real? Not on this character, but yes, on my other character, quite possible. I'm probably gonna spend like an hour on this character, just level through the campaign, and then yeah. Say, who the fuck is Jack? My bad, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't read. All right, my bad, Mehoff. Mehoof. My bad, bro. He said Mehoff. That's funny. It's Jack Me. I'll call you Jack Me for short. That's funny. My favorite one of those names is Haywood Jablomi. Oh my god. That shit had me cracking up when I heard that. Haywood Jablomi. Yo, that shit had me done. It's Swedish. He got inspiration from IKEA. There you go. Yo, what up, man? But yeah. In terms of Arbiter, definitely not on this guy. But on my other character, yes, very possible. We're one Citadel off. So I'll check it out. And what I was telling Valikura here, man. I looked it over the weekend just out of curiosity. I wanted to see the meta in SSF, and I noticed my Blood Mage crossbow build was number 7 highest DPS in SSF, and out of all Blood Mages, I think it was number 5. So I was really happy with that. So I'm pretty confident I could fight Arbiter. So your cam is foggy and you can pronounce my name right. Yeah, man, sorry. I ain't got money like that. I got the ghetto cam.
it.
And I can't speak English. I apologize, bro.
All part of my plan.
I don't know what to do. I'm also someone that despises the meta shit. Like I hate lightning spear and arrow. Yo, you know what? I agree almost 100%. I didn't really play lightning spear last league either because it just seemed too busted, too whatever. But now that I'm playing it, I actually like the skill. He said Trump is coming for you. Goddamn. Come on, man. I was born here. I just can't read. I'm just dumb. Come on, man. This dude said I'm gonna get deported, bro. Come on, man. Plus, I live in California, man. You don't need to know English here. It does not matter. This dude. Alright, Jack. Whatever you say, Jack me. But yeah, I agree 100% with playing like uber busted meta stuff. I typically try to stay away from that too. But what I did actually before 0.3 came out is I wanted to get some practice again going through the campaign quickly and progressing through the end game and stuff like that. So I just picked up Lightning Spear Blood Mage with the Rake Blood Hunt, and I was like, you know what, let me just go through it quick. And I actually enjoy Lightning I like the playstyle of Lightning Spear. I like the throw the spear, and yeah, it's fun. Are you asking me to jack you? No, I'm saying jack me. Not jack you, jack me. Come on, man. I thought you were the English speaker here. You should have understood that. Yeah, if Lightning Spear wasn't uber busted, I would still enjoy this skill. I think it's pretty dope. I like... Oh, hey, yo! What did this dude just say? Hey, yo. I caved. My guy, what's good? Hopefully my girlfriend's not in this chat. I mean, what? Huh? Just kidding, baby. We're just joking. If you are in here. Uh-oh, he addressed the girlfriend. It's over. It's over. Yo, don't out me like that, man. Come on. Don't put it out there, dude. Come on. It's a little secret. Yeah, man, so what you up to today, dude? Other than trolling me in the chat. What you got going on, bro? He said my name is Swedish. That's crazy. After looking at things in PoE, I think Slam Lich would be better than Slam Blood Mage. Yeah, if you just look at the Ascendancy nodes, like off the top of my head, I don't see any value Blood Mage would get out of it unless you went Bleed, right? Like you would have to go Bleed, and you would have to choose a Slam that's heavily fire damage scaled, right? Because you want that elemental damage to do the bleed, so otherwise it doesn't make sense. With Lich, you're just gonna be tankier. I actually have to look at Lich's nodes again. I don't remember every single one of them off the top of my head, but maybe there's something that would do better. I would love to play an Infernalist demon form, man. But
I was about to
but
say
I
the
know a
same
lot of
thing
people are doing the
myself.
lightning
My
warp
life's
stuff. I want
work is
to
about
do
be
something
finished.
else.
The
I don't know if I want to do the lightning warpy. Lightning's just too good in this game, dude.
Without suffering, without the disease of divinity. You and your shade cannot stop us. First Herald, deal with them.
As you wish. Shatter! Right! Strike! Divinity holds you in its lie. Let go!
Am I supposed to go in or out? I don't remember. I don't remember the, I think I'm supposed to stay out and then go in.
Cleanse! We build. You destroy! Tomorrow is at hand!
Never mind, I'm supposed to go in.
Let the gods die! Godly fiends, let them die!
Ow.
Utopia awaits!
Oh, you know what I just thought of?
Behold!
Druid will probably have a cool Earthbender kind of playstyle. Oh, Druid Earthbender will be
Your
sick.
corpse will feed the new tomorrow. You had your chance.
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. Damn, man. I haven't played against this guy enough to know his mechanics. Used to work in a dev studio. Current lighting, I very much doubt stays as is forever. Yeah, I mean,
We rise.
just innately, lightning has the shock, right? 20% more damage
The
magnitude.
Savior is precious. He is all that
It's very
matters.
interesting that they
Your
did
time
that.
is shorter than you think.
Like, I get it, lightning
Die
is
in a
supposed to be
pit
the
of
more
lies.
damage kind of thing. Like, you just maybe better for single target. Then again, lightning just better for clear with the chaining and everything. So
You must take your leave.
yeah, they're probably gonna have to rework shock.
I will bury it all for the Savior.
Please,
Yeah, I
take
don't.
me with you,
Yeah, I don't
please.
know. I like how electrocute works.
Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith, please. Please
Electrocute's
forgive
a
me,
really
Macaulay,
cool
please.
CC,
Treason
lightning
is
specific.
unforgivable.
I dig it.
Wait, no!
Damn.
Let the ancestors judge
Get
you.
wrecked.
These murals.
Yeah, cold has always been my
They
favorite. I
appear to
always love
depict the
cold
weapon
spells.
and the beast.
I like ice
Who
shot.
made these?
Anything
The ones that
cold where
came
you're
before.
freezing and shattering.
Older
That's
than
my
the
favorite
oldest
element if I'm
stories.
gonna play element.
Here
But
we
obviously
are,
I'd
at
prefer to play
last.
physical.
Let's hope it was
I am
worth
a
the trip.
rogue player after all. I like crits, bleeds, poison, that kind of stuff, but mostly fizz.
This feels
But if I do play elements, usually it's been chill and cold and freeze, but it's good. It's just not as good as lightning. Lightning just been
stand back.
way better. Having one element have a damage multi attached to it is such a bad. Yeah, that's exactly right. So they need a rework shock. That's the big thing.
Behold
Dude, I need to get a
the
new
might
camera, man.
of the Karui,
No!
Camera sucks.
What are you doing?
taking what is rightfully ours. The Karui will now be stronger than ever before.
Hopefully I didn't
You fool! They
blurify
need the
me.
weapon! The world is at stake!
Enough! What? No, daughter! I will fix this.
If
The
I just
Karui
blurred
way.
myself, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to replace my camera. Oh no, I think I did blur myself. Hold on. Okay, I think right there is fine. Yeah, it's dark. I need a light right here. See, what if I just had my phone on like this the whole time? No, that's too light. That's too bright. God damn. I used to have a light, but it doesn't work anymore. Now 5 pixels instead of 6. That's right, dude. See, my light doesn't work. See this little globe thing? I don't know how to fix it. It's USB. It should work. Oh, shit. Let's not break the damn thing. Hold on, let me try this. Oh, I just thought of an idea. What if I... Alright, we're gonna break the rule. Well, we'll try. Let's see. If this works... Oh my god, it works. The cable doesn't reach though. Now I just have to do this. Oops. There we go, motherfucker. Better? Nah, fuck it. I don't know why my front panel USBs don't work. Maybe this is more distracting, actually. I don't know, whatever. I'll rock with it for a little bit. I'm really curious if I jack up my health regen with Zealous Oath and the Lich thing of damage bypassing ES, how it will feel. Kind of like Nearest's idea. Well, doesn't Lich also have that node where it's like your life can't change while you have ES or something? Are you not gonna spec into that? Oops. What the hell? What happened to my browser? It all closed. Alright, yeah, this is distracting me. I can't do this. Sorry, I have to go dark. Going dark. So clearly it works though. I just don't understand why it doesn't work on my front panel. Fuck it. Yes, already figured I'd include that. Yeah, it's an interesting idea for sure. I just don't know. Yeah, I wonder how you do it. Lich is a very good defensive ascendancy, so I guess you can't go wrong either way. If you just mainly focus on defense, right? This is pretty good.
The finest available.
I'm just gonna sell all this. This would be nice to have, actually. For the fire res.
Fancier. Here's what. Oh, the marvel of commerce.
Okay, let's see if we can hit plus to physical spells. We hit crit, which crit isn't bad, but it's just...
I think I can come back anytime.
But yeah, let me know how it goes, man, when you end up putting it together. I'm curious. And what slime are you thinking of speccing into? Is it gonna do the volcanic fissure kind of thing? Or are you gonna go like Sunder or something? Ooh, I could do this. But if I do this, I lose a lot of cold and lightning.
men.
Here's the gear I've got. Already.
Farewell.
Unsure, only ones I messed with before were Perfect Strike. I forget the name of the other. Perfect Strike isn't a slam, right? It's like a single target skill. But yeah. I don't like Perfect Strike. I hate it, to be honest. But yeah, the Volcanic Fissure could work. Because it's really good. Sunder's good with crit scaling. Oh, you mean mace skills in general. Okay, I get you. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can consider building it.
We do close. What can I? Let's deal.
I just don't know how it's gonna work, to be honest with you. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
bye
sell
then.
that. Sockets. Let's put some fire res in here. There you go. Not much better. Okay, let's finish this Act 4 real quick.
That road. Now take. Oh, shit.
But yeah, Warrior's
Where
typically
to?
fun. I've enjoyed Warrior. Yeah, I just don't know how Lich is gonna feel with the slam, but good luck, man. It sounds very, very what's the word I'm looking for?
All right. All right.
Not optimistic. What is the word I'm looking for?
There you go. Something's not right. Not right at all. Blood fever. Fine. Run
I
on.
usually
walking
enjoy
so
the
slow.
scent of death, but not like this.
Carneros recently put out a video where he eats all of Arbiter's mechanics. Okay, so you just want to do like a super tank build. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That sounds cool, man. If you can start tanking Arbiter, that'd be pretty dope.
Ugh, blood fever. They're as good as corpses already.
Do you know what the shark fin gives when you turn it in? I've actually never
Tearing
turned in
down
the
your
shark
own
fin. I
walls.
just couldn't be asked to
Fitting start to a massacre.
explore through this area. Doubt I can do the same tank levels. Doubt any sense you can do that outside of Titan. Yeah, Titan's really good with hulking form. That's what I noticed. What I noticed is a lot of ascendancies in PoE2. They're kind of in the boat where they have an insane like each ascendancy has one insane node, and then the other nodes are good, but they're not as good. They're like decent. Yo, what's up, Habs? How you doing, brother? It's a gem? Okay. Half the time it's bugged. Okay, then I don't have to worry about it then. I'm glad I haven't been missing out. Yeah, because I've killed the shark boss multiple times and I'm just holding onto the shark fin. And I never found the area where you turn it in. And I haven't bothered to look it up. So I usually just drop it when I get to the interludes, just move on. But eventually I will do a build where I actually take my time, check off all optional things. I check off every single map node and discoverable thing in the zone. And I'm going to pay attention to the story a little bit. Just got my third guide to maps. Got a blasted 95. Play the build I want. What are you playing, man? Dude, it's been a while. where I've seen you in the stream, man. It's been a while. How you doing, dude? To be fair, I only started streaming again fairly consistently the last month or so. So yeah, I've been MIA for a while, but it's good to see you, dude. What build you playing? You do need to turn in because the shit takes in inventory space. Yeah, I just ended up tossing it. There's like 5 of them that don't check off. Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed on my last character, this Eye of Hinekora zone, the Navali's Rest right here, the mana, it didn't check off, and I know for sure I got it because I went back twice to make sure. So yeah, I noticed that too. They need to fix that. You're playing Molten Blast and 2 different characters. Are you doing the Mjolnir? How do you pronounce it? Mjolnir. Are you doing that setup? The dual wield? Or are you just doing something else? Molten Blast on the Ritualist, just a level. Cool, man. I definitely want to play that build at some point. I really like that skill. I actually wanted to put that skill together last league because I saw some guy play it on Deadeye and just do like projectile scaling. But now that they have Nova projectile support gem, it changed the ability. It's insane. You're doing accuracy stack, okay. Yeah, the spin to win on it. Well, I mean, it's not really spin, but it feels like it. When you go super fast and you just keep moving while you're casting it, it looks awesome. I definitely want to try something like that. There's a lot of builds I want to play this league. Your other guy's a Spark Blood Mage? Okay, nice, dude. I wanted to league start that, actually. The only real item you need is a helmet. You mean the surrounded one? Constricting command. I haven't found one yet in SSF. I gotta hit more Momentum Zens and see if I can get it or something. Or maybe I'll chance orb it. Yeah, okay. That's cool, dude. Yeah, I wanted to league start. I actually had a really bad league start. I wanted to league start spells, you know, because they did all the changes to spells. And I started lightning spells on Blood Mage. Got wrecked, right? It just felt really bad early. So then I ended up switching to the Chaos Fireball. And while it felt better, it's still like I was just getting wrecked. So I just wasn't having fun. So I ended up going SSF. I prefer to play SSF anyway. And then I just ended up saying I'm gonna play a Blood Mage, but I'm gonna do like an attack-based bleed Blood Mage. I ended up settling on a crossbow Blood Mage with Plasma Blast. And I ended up getting the top 7 DPS on PoE Ninja. I was like number 7 ranked. I think I still am, actually. So the build's super strong bosser. It was cool. I did pinnacle bosses for the first time. I did tier 3 King of the Mist, which for me is like a big deal. It's like, I've never done that before. I mean, we're both super wrong as shit. The only good build in the game is Bow Deadlight. Yeah, true. How unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate, dude. I'm just not a fan of of bows, dude. Ever since they released crossbows, if I'm gonna play ranged, I love crossbow. I don't want to play bows. Or I'll play spells, man. Like, I don't want to play... yeah, I don't want to play that. I just don't enjoy that playstyle. But Blood Mage definitely has to be my favorite ascendancy in the game right now. Blood Mage is so fun. Blood Barbs the ascendancy node blood barbs that gives you elemental magnitude scaling on bleed. It seems a little out of place on blood mage because everything else blood mage is spell oriented.
You don't belong here.
But that node is like one of my favorite nodes.
Ship, Captain.
As we speak, the ancestors heal her. Enough!
You don't one-shot everything with 190% move speed, your build is shit, it's super set. Dude, it's funny you say that. I got so many comments on my previous live streams. My live streams get recorded on YouTube, and then they get posted after, right? I've been getting like a handful of comments of people just saying, "Oh, this build is shit." I'm like, yeah, like okay. And the reason why is because, you know, that's what people are used to. If you're not flying around the map, deleting maps and clearing everything with no problem, your build is shit. It's like and I don't know how to retort to that in a like logical way, because it's not a logical comment. It's just someone sees it and they're like, yeah, this is shit. They don't want to put fine. So I just say, yeah, you're right. At least one-shotting pinnacles is fun though. And then I just leave it at that. Like, okay. I'm in SSF and I just killed tier 3 King of the Mist with one plasma blast. Just let the bleed tick and I'm like, woohoo! And I'm having a blast. I'm level 90, which is fairly respectable, I would think. Expectations 30 mil DPS at 150% movements. Yeah, and I'm in SSF too, right? But people don't care. They're just like, oh, build looks slow. Your movements, you barely have 30% movement speed boots. It's shit. So it's like, okay. I don't know what to do. If I have fun playing the build, I'm gonna keep playing it, but yep. Other people are just like, fuck it.
Now they will know. Now they will fear.
It's unfortunate too, because a lot of this gets propagated by the PoE1 veterans, right? You know, a lot of PoE veteran players who are like, yeah, if you're not going super fast, if you're not going super speedy, then you're just not playing optimally. The game is bad. It's because PoE1 players are so used to just zooming all over the map where they can't see shit. Their character's just flying everywhere. They made crafting stupid. Everyone thinks SF still gets 6x T1. Exactly. Like, SSF is not even close. My crossbow is really good for SSF, and I think it has one tier 1 mod. And then I have my +6 on attack skills from the Essence. That's it. Everything else is, like, so mid. But yeah, crafting is disgusting. The one thing I do like crafting in that you can craft really good stuff. I do not like that crafting has trivialized ground loot, other than getting good like tier 1 mods to then craft on. I don't like that. I'd prefer you can find sometimes, very rarely, 6 T1 modded rares. And, you know, like when you're running through a map and you just drop this one rare and you look at it, you're, oh shit, this is fucking nuts. You don't have that feeling, right? You'll just see a yellow with tier 1 fizz, increased fizz damage and think, oh, that's good because I can craft on it now. And then all the PoE1 nerds and people who know all the omens and stuff memorize all the omens and crafting, I guess, strategies. Yeah, that's what they maximize, and then they make these mirror tier items. All my crafting is desecrated with the putrefaction. Yeah, crafting's really dope. I like, there's so many systems you can combine. Essences, there's omens from ritual, there's your desecrations and omens from the abyss. And you can even recomb before you even mess with any of that to get like 2 good mods and then start on it, right?
Father.
So I like
You have
I like how they implemented it. I like the mechanic behind it and the amount of variety and choice you have in terms of how you want to craft something. There's a lot of options, which is good.
We made it.
But the fact that you can get mirror tier items and just like get tier 1 everything is crazy. crafting should get you 90% of the way there, but the best gear you should be able to find should be on the ground. It should be random finds, because then when you drop that shit, you go fucking nuts. That's my opinion. Otherwise, ground loot is just, oh, I just want to drop something with the tier 1 mod so I can craft on it. It's like, okay.
The Countess leads the
It's like, then you're not excited. It's just like a means to an end.
Where would you be?
Move swiftly.
Welcome. Let's deal.
Ooh, look at those resistances. What the hell? It's a good ring. I'm just super bummed that the best items in the game can't even be mirrored.
Done.
What do you mean by that? They can't be mirrored. Oh, as super endgame is all sanctification. Oh, okay, I get you.
Greetings.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how they made it. Unfortunately,
Thank you.
What? Should you go? Wow.
yeah, I like that they added a lot of options. It's definitely gonna get tweaked in future leagues, so it's not gonna just be like this as a permanent rendition of what we have. But yeah, sanctified for +7. Yeah, exactly. See, for me, I'm on SSF, so like I don't even think about stuff like that. But that is a good point, right? That if you are gonna get those lucky RNG crafts, which they are, being able to mirror them, now you have a mirror sync, which is nice to have, right? For those few people who can get a mirror. Yeah. I do definitely feel like I'm being hard punished for not playing the #1 meta build. That's absolutely true. And I actually have a lot of reasons and opinions behind this. So I'm actually thinking about if I want to transition my channel and start making content on this, but I don't know if people would be as interested because everyone does it already. So maybe it's just more of a live stream topic, talk with chat. But basically, I think it was a big mistake for GGG to make it so white mobs and packs are so deadly, and that they light stun you so often that people don't want to engage. People don't want to engage with mobs and have that kind of combat that they're trying to go, that meaningful combat. I think it was a big mistake for them to do that because now you're incentivized to just delete shit off screen. Like, why build defense when you could just delete stuff off screen? Why engage with mobs and packs and stuff like that when you could just delete it off screen? So unfortunately, I think what GGG needs to do, they need to understand that if they want white mobs to be meaningful, have cool attacks and movesets that are like, they're almost like a fraction of a boss and you kind of have to play around them, they cannot exist in packs. They have to be separate. Like, you have to encounter them one-off by themselves, and then you deal with them, you fight them, and then that'd be okay to deal with. Otherwise, you're gonna get very irritated, because you're just gonna get one-shot by shit. So you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna delete them off screen. I don't have to deal with these mobs anymore. Oh shit. IDK, they said a fair amount about how they wanted a slower Dark Souls, like then they go introduce sprinting and next. That's my point, which I don't understand. But here's the thing, even people will argue in 0.1 and 0.2 that they were embracing more of this slower Dark Souls based combat, and I just don't get it. No, they didn't. The best builds in 0.1 was Tempest Flurry Stat Stacker, where you're just fucking flying through the map and deleting shit. In 0.2, it's Lightning Spear, where you're just deleting the whole screen. It's like, these builds exist. But the reason why these builds are so popular, yes, because they're busted, but also because the mobs incentivize you to play that way. When you get light stunned and interrupted from doing your Falling Thunder as a monk in the beginning, you're like, why would I do that? Why would I do, like, you're in the middle of your Falling Thunder animation and some white mob hits you, and then you cancel your animation, you just get annoyed. You're like, fuck it, I don't want to do this. And then you just use a bow and you use lightning arrow, and that's your leveler. Oh fuck. I'm not paying attention as much right now. But it's okay, it's okay. I enjoyed the conversation. You can't give a slow combo based gameplay loop when builds can delete screens. Yeah, it's a two-prong approach. You can't have a slow combo based gameplay like they want when there's builds like this. So yes, the balance is out of whack, but you also can't have slow combo based gameplay when your combos get interrupted. People think light stun is a good thing because it adds to difficulty, but light stun, in my opinion, is horrible. If I'm in the middle of my Falling Thunder animation and I'm getting cancelled because a little piece of shit spider on the screen that's this small can interrupt my animation, why would I bother doing that? Why wouldn't I not save my Falling Thunder for a big slam on a boss after I use my Infernal Cry or whatever the tech is right now, right? Your big old combo tech. Why would I not do that instead? So it's like a two-pronged approach for sure. And you think about Dark Souls too, all the white mobs or trash mobs that you encounter, you don't encounter them in packs usually, right? You encounter them one-off, so you can kind of like strategically pick off one at a time, kill one, and then you move on to the next one. In this game, your white mobs exist in packs, dude. So you'll go to like Deshar in Act 2 with all the poison spitting vultures. And if you just happen to encounter a pack that has like 5 of them and they all spit on you in once, I don't care how well defense spec you are on your build, you'll probably get one shot. Which is crazy. Like, it's just insane.
By the order of the Red.
I don't want the slow gameplay, but I definitely think they have to choose one, either sell the game to FromSoft or make screen wide clear. Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna have to go one way or another. The thing is, if they go the screen clear route, super fast gameplay route, if they end up going that, that's fine. But all bosses pretty much across the board, especially in the end game, all bosses across the board need like double HP or something. Otherwise, bosses are just trivialized and they don't matter. And maybe you can get to a point realistically where map bosses are dying pretty quick, like in 15-20 seconds or something. I think that's fine. But pinnacle bosses shouldn't be deleted like that, in my opinion. Raw HP won't help. It won't help, yes, completely, because the balance will be out. But yes, my point is, bosses need to be tankier, and you have to actually deal with their mechanics. Yeah, so we could say effective HP, for example. Bosses need like uber pinnacle bait. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Flat damage. Exactly. They just need more effective HP basically, so that even builds that are deleting map bosses tier 15, tier 16, they're gonna struggle to one-shot the pinnacle bosses, right? You shouldn't be able to do that. But at the same time, I am a fan of getting to the point where you can do that at some point, but it should take a while. I think there is room for that at some point, but you know, it's kind of a hard way to balance. I'd rather they have a league where no one can delete pinnacle bosses. Pinnacle bosses are really hard, and they take a minimum of, let's say, 30 seconds to fight. I think that's a good time. I think they'd rather have that on bosses. So if they need to make them insanely hard, sure, I'm down for that. But either way, we agree 100%, right? It's just the game incentivizes too much. Just delete stuff off the screen. Don't worry about anything but having insane clear, and then spec into as much damage as possible and just delete bosses. I think their internal testing should be done with an optimized 6 tier 1 stat character. Yeah, that would make sense. I would assume they would do that. I would assume they would take the most giga busted build, put it against the hardest enemy in the game, and already have tested that, but it doesn't seem like they do. Let's face it, their QA isn't as skilled as players, so give the QA perfect gear and balance around that. Exactly. I mean, that seems very obvious, right? And like a no duh moment. Like, you would think they would do that, but they don't. See, one thing Jonathan Rogers said, I remember, which was funny, when the Huntress came out. He's like, I kind of feel bad about saying this, but I want to say it. It's like, I think people were playing like the Huntress wrong, right? And I'm not quoting him, it's not verbatim, but he said something along those lines. And I was like, that's fine, and there's a lot of things you can take out of that and argue with and say, you know, whatever the case is. But my actual question based on a comment like that is like, okay, so how would you play it? Like, let's get it straight from the devs. How would you play the Huntress? Like, what is the intended way, so to speak? So they should definitely show us that, or they should at least encourage something. So if that means they need to put some kind of recommended build or something in the game, because that's what they play tested and that's what they think people should do, they should put that. And if it's way off, they're getting the players to test for them. I think they should do that during early access. Maybe they don't add that permanently in the game, but they add it temporarily, just like, hey, here's a recommended build for this class, and then they can kind of see like, oh, we thought this build would be good, or we wanted people to play this, but everyone's saying it's shit because it's so weak and they're just playing this instead. I think during early access they should experiment with that. It would be lucky if they test with tier 3 mods because the game has to be inclusive. You would think they kind of test around the outliers though, but I guess not. Like, even the whole constricting command helmet is insane. Like, did they test the surrounded nodes when they added that? I don't know. I swear the recommend is literally use a skill dodge roll, then raise shit, fuck attack, go back and forth every mob. But they should do that. That's what my point is. They should do that and then let people play that, right? They'll get the data of letting people play that, and then they can get a percentage of like how many people are playing that at this point in the game, right? They can get their analytics, and then when they realize people are not playing it because it's shit, then they'll probably give them some feedback to try something, I'd imagine, but who knows. I'd imagine they'd be like, oh, okay, no one's playing a recommended build. Why is that? And then they'd like figure
They
something out.
spirits. What are they doing? It with that.
100%. The only issue with the surrounded is the negation of mana cost. The damage aspect is fine. Yeah, I agree. Then again, I asked the question though: should the unique have a roll of 2 to 5, minus 2 to 5 enemies required? I'm trying to think that because there's almost no value. I shouldn't say almost no value, but it's pretty much useless. Maybe that's part of the RNG element of getting the item though, but I kind of don't like that balance. I don't like the balance of this item is bad unless it's max rolled or it's like effectively useless. Right? I hope they delete the Defy 2. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. Defy 2 is with the whole mana cost thing. And knowing GGG, they'd probably end up changing it to where it only gives a chance or something, which I think equally is a bad move because
Good luck.
you want more deterministic outcomes in your skills, right? You want to build your character so you can get to a point at least. Now I can see a use case for wearing it for bossing. Yeah, but then now your range is still only -4 to -5, right? The whole 2 and 3 is effectively useless. Now, it could be in their minds they intended it to be, oh, we want more people to spec into the surrounded thing, and we want all this whole range to be usable. Because they expected it maybe to be used during the clear, or maybe to give them a little buff when they're actually surrounded. But then again, the oversight is, if you need 5 mobs to be surrounded, and then they have a -5, then it just applies all the time. It could also be a currency sync. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm kind of torn between it, but I see both points
How are you?
around that. Right, but
Careful.
just like on a very like on paper kind of thought process, if I get one that's just short of max roll, this item's kind of bad. But if I get max roll, now it's very good. Kind of don't like the balance on that, so that's why I'm like iffy about it. But then again, perhaps that's the point of the game. Like, oh, you dropped that unique, but then when you drop it, it's not good. So now I need to use my divine. I gotta sink my currency into it. So I get that. I have to go to the Blackwood. In my opinion, the only issue is the interaction with Defy. I mean, same could be said for a 1-charm Headhunter. Yeah, that's true. I again, my main thing is the design, the balance and design philosophy of if it's not a max roll, it feels horrible and unusable essentially. Compared to if you have a max roll, it feels good. I think there's better ways to do it, of course, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But you're right. The Defy thing, the mana cost, trivializing the mana cost, where you can just keep using the skill over and over again. That's definitely the bigger point. You gotta go back to the Scorched Place. Okay, I'm gonna go back right now. I thought I was gonna do Arbiter today on my other character, but I don't. Actually, I have time. Maybe I'll do that. PoE2 has a lot of that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I'm torn with it. Like I understand it from a currency divine sync perspective, which is nice, but then again, it's like if it feels bad to not get a max roll, like, or if it feels effectively useless, it's crazy. Like a level 19 skill on item versus level 20. Yeah, levels are super huge in this game. That's a good point too. Go to the boss arena. Okay. Where's the boss arena here? Oh, here we go. That's right.
Poisoned roots, whispering.
Gamba.
I rather like it here.
Yeah, but all in all, I would say I think PoE2 is going in the right direction. And I will enjoy this game regardless if they slow down the combat or not. I will enjoy the game because I enjoy a Souls-like game and I also enjoy an ARPG. I know a lot of people don't like the Souls-like aspect. They're like, no, we don't want it to be slow and all that stuff. But I like the idea if you fight a boss and the boss is hard as fuck and you die. The problem is most people in the campaign, what are they dying to? Are they dying to bosses? Nope. Most people in the campaign, they're dying to white mobs being surrounded. So I think most people agree that probably shouldn't exist. I won't play it if it's a Souls. Yeah, completely fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But either way, I think they need to kind of carve the identity of the game they're trying to create. Because right now it's like an in-between. It's an in-between and it has problems of both in a weird way, right? It's like the game is... Oh, nice. Great exaltation. That's great. The game is very heavily incentivizing just deleting off screen and just moving super fast. And if you don't play super fast, it feels bad, right? That's not good. And it also has the... feels bad of not that it's so hard. Wait, why can't I hit this? Okay, weird. Or did I hit this one already? I think I did. Yeah, that makes total sense. You play games because it has. You play these kinds of games because it's a gear check. You wanna go to a boss, end up struggling with it or not one-shotting it, and understand, okay, my gear and everything needs to improve. Completely makes sense. Where, like, I'm more of a fan of not having a gear check. I want to outskill the boss. Right? I want to dodge the boss's mechanics, get good at it, and the way I beat it is because I died a few times. Getting hit by like one-shots, fine, but I was able to dodge them, overcome them, and do it. Right? I find satisfaction in that. But at the same time, I don't want it to be solely a, hey, use your auto attack and your boss fight takes 2 minutes because this boss has a shit ton of health and that's it, right? Like that's not fun either. That gets old pretty fast. For me, I don't replay Souls games like that. So the replayability has to be that you are getting better gear over time. So that when you go back to that hard content, it's now a lot easier, and you can end up one-shotting at some point. So I understand both. I'm definitely in the middle of that spectrum of I guess more Souls-like harder combat and ARPG, which is why I like PoE2 more than any other ARPG. It's my favorite game. But either way, I'm optimistic. I think the game will get better over time. And if it goes to the PoE1 direction and does get more speedy and more chaotic movement speed, that's fine. I'm just gonna play SSF, and I'm never gonna worry about currency or trading or anything like that. I'm just never gonna worry about that. Because I'm not going to try to compete with people who play, 18 hours a day on League Start and they already made 20 divines in their first weekend or something, right? I just can't be bothered to do that. In SSF, I can take my time. I don't feel bad if I took my if let's say a league started a bad build or something, doesn't feel bad. Just restart. Restart. Take your time. Find your own gear. It's cool with me. Honestly, think Last Epoch handles player power to the best to a point. I'm not as familiar with like how player power is handled in that game with endgame and stuff like that. So what do you mean exactly? Can you give me an example of like what you mean, how they handle it, so on? I think this boss doesn't drop anything necessary, so I'm gonna skip it. Yo, what's up? We got 3 people in the YouTube chat. What's going on, everybody? We're just chatting about PoE2, state of the game, that kind of stuff. If you guys have any thoughts, feel free to let me know. How are you liking PoE2 now? What direction do you want to see it go? What changes would you like to see? Or what do you think are the biggest problems that need to be fixed? Let me know in the chat. That's what we're talking about right now. Last bug your skills that get XP as you have them equipped. Yep. And if you want to respec, you have to down level them to a point and kind of work your way back up. That system I like. I love it too, actually. I love it. It actually reminds me of ESO. I don't know if you're an MMO fan. It actually reminds me of ESO in that you have these like it's an MMO where you get these skills in the beginning. And the more you use them, they gain levels, and you can actually morph them into like slightly different variants of that skill, which I really like. I'm surprised other MMOs don't have a similar system like that. But anyways, to your point, Last Epoch handles that well. I like it. Also, time getting player power in a deterministic way, not RNG. I will get this mod. Like in what sense? Like you can deterministically get a mod on your weapon or something? Shit. Dude, there's so many ways to get one-tapped in this game, bro. Like, look at that. A flamethrower almost disintegrated me. Get to level 5, then you get to morph into 1 or 2 options. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I dig that so much. And then if you want to go like stamina based, you could do that. If you want to go magic up based, you could do that. Some skills, they'll even inherent like a poison or something if you want to go that direction, or they'll go a bleed if you want to go a different direction. Dude, I love that. I wish more games embraced a similar thing. Now, I hate ESO combat in my opinion. I don't like Elder Scrolls combat. I don't think it feels like punchy enough. It doesn't feel satisfying enough to me personally, but in terms of skill progression, I really like it. So let's say if you fire 1,000 fireballs, your fireball now shoots a second fireball, or after 1,000 sparks you get another projectile. Exactly. Dude, I love that. I love that skill progression. You know, like the weaving you need to do? Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the combat. It feels like when you do a melee attack, it doesn't feel like you're hitting them with like a heavy chunk, right? Like if I'm using a great sword or something, it just doesn't feel good to me, personally. Tried to get into Elder Scrolls games, but I just couldn't for that reason. But I think they have the best kind of At least ESO. I don't remember exactly how it works in Skyrim or Oblivion, but that skill progression is awesome. You know what? I should try ESO again. I might do that in between leagues or something. When I'll have something to stream, I might just play that and try it out. I bought it and haven't played enough of it. I should give it a try. That player power is deterministic, so let's say you get this achievement, you get a power up versus hoping for that 0.01% drop rate. Ah, okay. So you can actually work towards. So the RNG element still is it still there? Like, is it still a drop that you can get it early? Or is it completely removed? Is it only behind the achievement? Damn, I caught up in levels. I was under leveled by like almost 5 levels. Yo, Sonic, what's up, my friend? What is up, my fellow tourist? How you doing, dude? We're actually just talking about state of PoE2, what we're thinking about it. You know, what changes it needs, what we like about it, what direction we want to see it go. So if you have any opinions or anything you want to talk about that's off the top of your head kind of thing, let's talk. There's RNG, as you can still get good drops, but their crafting is both super deterministic but also super punishing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to give Last Epoch a playthrough again. I kind of got over it. Like, I actually like the endgame system a lot. Like, I just like the monolith system for some reason. It's very fast in and out, and each map has like a different end goal, right? Like, it's not the same thing every time, so it kind of breaks up the monotony of running maps over and over again. And there's a sense of progression. You're going from these different biomes as you progress to max level, right? So I kind of like that system, but I haven't given it a fair shake. They need to get rid of towers. I agree 100%. Yeah, I agree 100%. Towers are not good. I don't enjoy towers. I don't care about looking for overlaps. The whole point of the Atlas map is to expand. They literally designed it so that the best stuff. Fucking stupid ass blood fucking attack. What the fuck was that? They literally designed it so expanding outwards from the starting area, you're supposed to be incentivized to do that. You're gonna find cool stuff, right? So towers completely contradict that, and that's like the biggest point they need to go. Also, they do bossing really good, but TBH, the monolith is a weak part of the game. A lot of people have said that, and in my opinion, I liked it, but I have a very small sample size of how much I played the game. So maybe if I played it for a while, I would get tired of the monolith and not like it. I just like that it breaks up the monotony of running maps. Like, I don't enjoy running maps in PoE1. Whenever I play PoE1, I do not enjoy running maps. I don't like it. It's super monotonous. Last Epoch is stupid easy until you scale the mobs too much. They scale infinitely, but then the pinnacle boss is legit hard. Oh yeah, the Aberoth or whatever it's called. I haven't fought. Yeah, I should definitely go back for a season of Last Epoch and try it out. Just try to do a pinnacle boss or something. What class are you playing now? I'm playing Blood Mage again. I'm just leveling with Tingle Tongue Lightning Spear because it's fast and easy. I'm just trying to get through it quick. But what my goal is I want to play Reap. So I have to find a Reaping Staff with plus level of skills. What the fuck is this? Huh? Okay. Yeah, I have to find a Reaping Staff and play Reap. So I'm eventually going into spells. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh.
Soon you will serve our master.
So yeah, we're gonna play Blood Mage for sure. A Reap build, it looks pretty fun. I saw like a life, not really a life stacker so to speak, but use Calum's Heart. Get a lot of crit damage bonus. If you don't have Trample Toe, Reap sucks for clear. Yeah, 100%. So I have it marked on my loot filter. When it drops, I have a special sound for when it drops. That's exactly what I'm looking for before I switch. So I can play Lightning Spear for a while until I get there. But I always love the skill Reap from PoE1, so I'm excited to try it on in PoE2, see how it feels. But yeah, Trample Toe definitely is the bare minimum to switch. After a couple thousand monos, yeah, so like I said, I have a very, very small sample size of how much I played monoliths, so maybe I would get tired of it the same way. A lot of people kind of don't like it as much. Aberoth is stupid easy, Uber is not. That's good. Something to go for. I'm down to try it out for a season. Do they have a new season? Did they have a new season come out recently, I think? Around the same time as PoE2, right? Their season 3 dropped. The same time.
Ogham is free of your torment.
Iron Ringru. But yeah, what up, Sonic? Yeah, so what are you thinking, man? Let's say they get rid of, they want to listen to you, right? They pull you in New Zealand. They have you at GGG Studios, and they tell you, we're gonna get rid of towers, but how are we gonna design this? How are we gonna allow people to spec into the mechanics they like?
You snap.
What is your suggestion? What are you doing?
Hello. You'll be in my songs.
Season's about a month old. Okay.
Greetings.
Yeah, I was so focused on my PoE2 content idea around that time, like designing it and thinking about it and putting it forward. I didn't bother looking into or playing any other games but waiting for PoE2. Aberoth is basically you one-shot him. Oh, okay, so the regular pinnacle Aberoth is not a pinnacle anymore. Uber is really the pinnacle, the only one you have to worry about. See, I kind of don't like that. I wish... excuse me. I wish... even the entry-level version posed some challenge, right? If you're just one-shotting it, what's the point? Ooh, that's actually a good ring. I didn't notice I had this one. This helps my fire res and keeps my cold res a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh, my lightning is shit though now. Cool, unique black heart. This is a good leveling unique, right? So just add that there. I haven't. Oh, I could use ingenuity. Man, ingenuity sucks, dude. It barely increases my damage. Ingenuity is trash now. What's the point of fighting pinnacle bosses and then the things they drop suck, dude? I forgot who said, but one guy had a great idea. Basically, an endless tower where you fight a boss and it gets stronger every kill, but rewards get better. So basically, have this map thing, but without the bosses, and have you go in search of keys, boss parts for the tower. So you're still thinking towers will exist, but they won't have their radius influence, or are they still operating similar to how they do now? That's the question I'm asking here is, let's say they brought you in GGG Studio right now. They said, hey man, we heard your comments on YouTube and Twitch streams. We are interested in hearing more of your ideas. We want to remove towers and all that stuff. What are you doing? Give us a full gameplay. Okay, delete towers in the map device, okay? Basically, endless tower fight. So what you're saying is you kind of redesign towers so it's like a special map? Keep the mapping as it is, just without tower. I agree 100%. Let me just make this point real quick. I know you're in the middle of typing your point. Let me make this point real quick. I enjoy PoE2 mapping. I do not enjoy PoE2 juicing. That's the difference. I enjoy going into the map device, the Atlas map, and exploring outward and just finding random nodes and stuff like that. I actually enjoy it. I like a handful of the unique maps, not all of them. A lot of the layouts are shit, but that is a different issue than endgame mapping. It's more of like a map design kind of thing, and not map by like endgame, of course. I mean map like zone, a zone design. Their zone design is really shit in PoE2, in my opinion.
At this time.
But I enjoy PoE2 mapping.
What a dump. Too much sand.
You have returned.
Add another port like to Lightless. Okay, I see what you're saying. Where you go in and spend mats to spawn boss waves. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea. So they keep towers like a unique map. Were you around for old PoE1? No, I was not. Well, I was, but I wasn't at the same time. I played since beta, which is what, 2012, 2013. I got a key super early, but the furthest I ever got was maybe like level 25. That's probably the furthest I ever got. I just played like a duelist, messed around with like dual strike or double strike, got to like Act 2, and then it stopped. So I kind of am familiar, but not really with endgame and what the meta was and stuff like that. Make tablets a bit more rare and powerful. Make it so every time you play a map, you can add a tablet to the map, and like 5 maps around that map gets the mechanics. So basically make tablets more deterministic, right? So you put... What I would like to see is you get a actual UI on the node, the map node you select, and you can actually choose the mechanics you want. Whether that's insert a tablet or something like that. So yeah, I agree. And as you do higher tier maps, you get more tablet spots. Makes sense. So as you progress, your maps get stronger with you. Yeah, I'm totally down for that. This seems like a good idea. Remove towers and then pick a specific node and maybe all the connected nodes around it in a circle, and then maybe that grows over time or something. I don't know. Or maybe the next 20 maps you run that are connected to that first map, or who knows? I don't know how to balance it, but something like that. Do you remember Metamorphosis, like you put together? Yeah, I kind of remember it, but not like the original League when it first came out. I just remember they brought it back for a League. I think it was Necropolis or something. And I kind of messed around with it, but I know what you're talking about. I kind of am familiar. Crafting your own boss, pretty cool idea. I actually hate this interlude. There's so many things over here you need to worry about. Or if you want to keep the idea of towers, you basically make it tower mods apply to the map device. So you spawn a map with the mobs, almost like you clear a tower and you get a map crafting option. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Either way, the common denominator, what everyone kind of agrees on, is we don't like that you want to put a mechanic on your maps, and you can't deterministically decide which maps you want to have that mechanic. Oh, look, reaping staff. Yeah, 100% agree with that. So we're in alignment. So we can still get splinter and loot from those maps, but we can choose which mechanic we want to do, because ritual is my least favorite mechanic. Sometimes I gotta do one to get to the next map. Makes sense, yeah. They should definitely let you spec out of mechanics you don't want to do, so like they're less likely to be found on your map device. That would be good. They should probably let you also increase the possibility it randomly spawns. I think that would be a good idea. The only thing I do want to push back on a little bit is kind of the meta in PoE2, in PoE1, and you guys know PoE1 better than I do. So correct me if I'm wrong. But kind of the meta is ideally the best way to kind of play an endgame is to go into one mechanic, maybe two that are somewhat synergistic. Go in one mechanic and juice that one to the gills, and then just smash that mechanic over and over again. So like, let's say you want to do I don't know, harvest. You just kind of spam harvest nodes all over your tree. Your Atlas tree is pretty much all harvest, quantity, and like things that juice up the harvest, and you're using scarabs all surrounded around harvest, right? I don't want that to exist in PoE2, where the meta feels very much like you want to spec into one main mechanic, and that's what you want to run. I'm open to the idea if they make that an option, but I hope it's equally viable to kind of play similar to how we're doing, where it's okay to spec into multiple mechanics, and you could just kind of avoid a mechanic if you don't want to run it, right? Or maybe you can spec into the tree later and take it off, but I want it to be that if I don't spec into a shit ton of points of breach, that I'm punished for doing that, because it's like super ineffective. Like, I need to spec in all my points on breach to do it or something. Add in the PoE1 Atlas tree way too selectively block content. Yeah, like I'm okay with that. Like, if you want it less likely, or you don't want to see a certain type of content, that's cool with me. That makes sense. Oh shit. You'd much rather laser focus on one mechanic, have it rewarding, and I understand that people like that. I just hope they don't balance the game around that, because I don't like that. I don't want to just hard farm one mechanic over and over and over again in the maps. I just don't want to do that. I will not enjoy mapping. So I hope it's a choice. I want you to have that style that you enjoy. Totally fine. But I don't want it to feel bad if I decide, like, no, I want there to be an equal amount of strong boxes and this and that, these mechanics in my maps. And the juicing maybe should be separate of the passive tree or something. I don't know how they do it. That's kind of what they have right now, right? Your juicing is based on your tablets. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on, guys. Let me focus on this boss fight. We're having good combo though. This is good. We desperately... Sonic, thank you so much, man. This is why we get along, bro. I've been saying that since PoE2 came out, dude. I've been going on people's Twitch streams, like PoE1 veterans, and telling them the same thing. And they're just like, "Oh, just wait for the league, bro. They'll release it, right? This is it'll happen. Just wait." And I'm like, "Man, it'll come out, but is it still gonna be tied to mapping in some way?" That's how PoE1 was, right? You have like Delve and Heist and all these cool modes that don't require mapping, but they actually do. It's just they expect you to trade and buy the invitations or whatever, the things you need to get into that. But I agree 100%. I want them to have more non-mapping content that you can self-sustain outside of maps. I hope they could do that. That would be awesome. Wait, was that boss? Was that boss that I fought, that duo? Was that optional? Did I have avoided that? You have that already in PoE2, run logbooks, but see, the problem is, in order to get logbooks, you have to do expeditions, right? Or they just expect you to buy more logbooks off trade. But what if you're SSF, right? You have to farm a bunch of logbooks in maps to then do the content outside of maps. So it requires something you don't want to. I wish there was like, maybe they keep it so you have to do your tier 1 through 15 map progression in maps. But then if you just wanted to YOLO farm trials all day, and you can just get the best gear in the game the same way, I wish that would be awesome if you could do that. But trials kind of drop shit loot, other than very specific loot like soul cores or runes or jewels or stuff like that. Everyone in trade gets punished. No, there's no. But who's saying that? No one's saying anything but trade gets punished. Who's saying that? Nobody's saying that. We're just saying why. Your argument is there is content outside of mapping. Go run logbooks. And our rebuttal is, but in order to run logbooks, you need to run expedition, which is in the maps, which we're arguing we don't want to do that. We want to do outside map stuff. Okay. And what I'm bringing up is in trade that gets trivialized because you just buy it off trade, and now you don't have to go in maps. In fact, trade has the advantage because now you don't have to run maps. You just buy logbooks from other people, and you can stay the hell out of maps. I'm just saying, in SSF, you don't have that luxury. It's like an alternative game mode. If you don't want to do the main game mode the game is promoting and you want outside content, why not have that option? Yo, what's up, Aiden? This is a Blood Mage Spear. Yeah, I'm playing a Blood Mage right now because I'm trying to level for a specific build I want to play. I want to play Reap. So I have a Reaping Staff right here, which we can see if we got any good mods on it. Spell damage and cast speed is decent. Levels would have been better. Levels definitely would have been better. But yeah, that's what we're kind of trying to go for, but we need Trample Toe. So I need some uniques. This is SSF, so I can't just buy the uniques. But yeah. You just complained that I have to run 2 or 3 maps to get a logbook or trade for it. But do you understand what I mean? Is like, you run 2 to 3 maps, you get your logbook, you run your logbook, and you're like, yeah, that's fun. But then in order to go run more logbooks, you have to go back and do the maps that you don't enjoy. Right? I'm just saying I wish they had like an alternative where you can actually kind of self-sustain yourself outside of mapping. Right? Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and that doesn't punish trade in any way. In fact, trade has the advantage that they can be hyper outside of maps. All you have to do is farm currency in the outside map content you're doing, and then buy more invitations to do that. Look at Heist and Delve and all that stuff in PoE1. The people who really wanted to do Heist all the time, they almost never ran maps aside from their early map progression, right? Because they just kept buying the Heist contracts and blueprints and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, in SSF, it would be nice for them to have an alternative where you didn't have to do that. And it doesn't have to be SSF specific. It can be in trade too. Trade has the advantage. The game wasn't made to force SSF on everyone. No one's saying force SSF on everyone. No one's saying that though. That's what I'm trying to get across. No one's saying force SSF. We're saying make it so you don't have to play trade to do the content you want to do. Because in order to stay outside of maps and run that content over and over again, you have to run maps. Heist is the only outside mechanic that didn't need mapping. But it didn't need mapping. Why? You still need those rogue markers, which you almost always got from maps. And then you need contracts and blueprints. So. And I could be wrong on that. Maybe there is a way viably in SSF to run it. It's just I'm not familiar with that. But from my understanding is you still have to do quite a lot of mapping to self-sustain yourself. Otherwise, you have to rely on trade. Oh, dope. I've been playing just Infernalist Ants. Having a blast minus frame drops in endgame is brutal. Is that normal? You're a minion build, Aiden, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know minions, man. I don't know minions, I'm sorry. I don't know the minion playstyle, but everyone's getting frames. Even me playing my lightning crossbow build before this, I was dealing with a lot of frame drops and freezing, and the game has to reload and stuff like that, so you're not alone. But definitely, that's been a common problem, so don't worry. Rogue bro, we gotta talk. Yeah, let me know, man. What up, Sonic? All I'm saying is that the consequences you chose for going SSF making it harder to run alternate strats to mapping. Completely understandable, and SSF players have been taking it on the chin. Right? SSF players have always dealt with this. What I'm saying is, why not have a mode that is self-sustainable outside of mapping? That's all we're saying here. All we're saying here is give an alternative mode that's self-sustainable outside of mapping. So after you do your early map progression, maybe you don't have, if you just don't want to play mapping at all, you just step outside. Step outside and go play something else. That's it. It doesn't hurt trade. It doesn't hurt SSF. It's just alternative content. And the best part, PoE runs on the league system. Make it a league mechanic. Try it out for a season. If it doesn't work, if there's something wrong with it, if people don't like it, you don't have to repeat it again. That's the beauty of the game. Rogue bro, we gotta talk. Where's the warrior? Dude, I'm a rogue player, man. I don't play warrior. No, I'm done for what's the warrior meta? Tell me, man. Give me a build that I can't resist, and I'll play warrior. What am I missing out on warrior? Let me know, dude. I was thinking of playing a spear crossbow build instead because it LML feels horrible. Dude, if you want, check out my go to my channel on YouTube. You're on YouTube anyway. Go to my channel on YouTube and look at my previous live stream video. And if you want to play my blood mage crossbow build, it's very playable in SSF. It's very easy to gear. You can one-shot pinnacle bosses. It's a pretty decent build in my opinion. Yes, the defenses are kind of bad, but that's something I'm working on. The only thing I would recommend you do, just hyper-focus defenses on energy shield. Get as much energy shield on your gear as you can. And build my build the same way if you want to follow along. I also have a build guide kinda on Mobalytics if you're interested. Highly recommend it. It's a super fun build if you want to try. If you want to stay Blood Mage, if you basically want to stay your character, your Infernalist, and just respec to Blood Mage, pick up a crossbow and try it out. I highly recommend. But watch the gameplay first. Look at my past live stream and tell me if you like it. Don't switch to it like on a whim. See if you like it first, and I'd be down to help you out with anything you need. In theory, they could have a vendor offering trials, but to me, it's only a problem as SSF. It should be expected. If you restrict the game, that there are things there that are harder. SSF, but the thing is, the premise, I don't like. The kind of underlying premise that we're discussing here. And when I say I don't like, I'm not discrediting you. I'm saying GGG has this philosophy as well. This is how they think about SSF. Is that it's intentionally supposed to be a harder game mode. And I don't think it should be seen as a harder game mode, even though that might be the byproduct of the mode just by nature. I think it should just be seen as an alternative game mode, because that's what it is. Yes, it's going to be harder by nature. That's just the state of the game. That's the nature of the game. But why does it need to be seen as it's SSF, therefore it should be shittier than trade? I don't understand that argument. If you don't like it, don't do it. No, but I do like it. That's the problem. I just think it needs to be better. Like they made a lot of changes this league that equally benefited trade and SSF. They need to do more of those things. I'm not asking for SSF specific things, but there's a lot of problems in SSF that make it a lot less enjoyable in a lot of ways. So that's the thing. No, I don't fault them for balancing the game around trade at all. I don't fault them for that. It makes sense. But the problem is that the people who play SSF, they're just seen as, oh, this is a niche game mode. And if you want to play it and it's like a worse game mode and it's niche and it's harder, it's just niche because of it. I disagree. I think the reason why SSF is a niche game mode is because they make it that way. I guarantee if you ask the majority of people if they prefer to find their own gear and get their own gear rather than interacting with trade, most people would agree. I think most people trade because they think they have to do that in order to get their build going. And yes, they enjoy the power fantasy of, oh, if I just trade, save up divines, then I can get all the gear I want for my build. But I think if most people played SSF and they were able to get the same quality of gear they could get, which I'm not saying they should do that and that's unrealistic, but I'm saying if they had that choice, they would definitely choose the, oh, I'd rather get my own gear, because it's much more fulfilling and fun that way. But none of what we're talking about here has anything to do with what we were talking about earlier. We're just saying we wish there was a game mode outside of mapping that was self-sustainable outside of maps. Which does not, it's not trade or SSF specific in any way. That's the whole point we were talking about. I didn't realize you could respec once you select your ascendancy. Did they change that? I'll definitely check the build out. Yeah, they made it so you can respec. It just costs a decent amount of gold, and I think if I'm not mistaken, you still have to complete a trial to do so. But yeah, if you wanted to spec into Blood Mage and play like my crossbow build, or if you wanted to try something else, then you could definitely do that. But if you're not enjoying minions, man, don't play it. I agree. We also have screen popping auto attacks. I think I missed your last mess. Oh, my chat, dude, my chat isn't showing on screen. I just realized. My bad, guys. I had it hidden the whole time. I had it hidden from my last stream. My bad. To me, logbooks is self-sustaining and an alternate to mapping for trade. You can do the first trial to respec, but before you do use, you have to respec. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, there you go, Aiden. You can do the first trial to respec, but before you do, so you have to refund the point. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, so you have to do a trial. You can do any trial, and you should be able to refund your ascendancy. So yeah, try that out. See if you like the crossbow build that I played in my last live stream. And if you like it, then try it out. Okay, here I'll ask you this: can you drop? Do you have a chance to drop logbooks in your logbooks? So if I run a logbook, will I drop logbooks? Like, is there a chance for me to do that? Because if that's the case, then yeah, it's a self-sustaining mode and it's good. And our argument is we want more content like that. Then that's fine. There's no variance between trade and SSF or whatever. The whole point is, can you not rely on maps to run the content you want? And if that's the case, then awesome. Let's see, what should I get? An amulet? Let's get an amulet. Crit bonus. Crit bonus. This has a lot of life too. Life rarity. The crit bonus is low, but okay, let me go back to the chat. I'll read it right now. I missed your chat, bro. Sorry, man. We're having good conversation here. We're all chatting. What's up? We got 6 viewers on the YouTube stream. What's up, everybody? Thank you for chilling out with me. We're just having good conversation about the game, the meta right now. Just a lot of things, but okay. So you got shield wall, poison prolif. We have explosive yelling. We got a hammer that explodes that you can throw. We have earth spikes that pop everything, and we got screen covering sunders that bleed. Screen covering sunder does sound fun, and earth spikes, aka earth shatter, that pop everything also sounds fun. I saw a guy. There's a guy on YouTube. He was playing Earthquake, and he specs into less skilled skill effect duration and reduced skill effect duration. So when you hit the Earthquake, it basically explodes right away. That looks super fun. But logbooks give you good returns. You can insta-sell on to Ange and use that to buy logbooks from Ange. When you say buy logbooks from Ange, you mean from currency exchange from other players, right? That's what you mean, I imagine. Which one is better, guys? If I eventually want to spec into Reap, a spell build, which one should I get? Here. This has 115 life, which improves my crit damage bonus when I go Blood Mage. But this gives me more ES, spell damage, resistance. Like, none of these are very impressive, but what do you guys think? You mean the new AFK shop thing? Oh, you mean trade? You mean trade, basically, right? With other players. I thought Reap is a melee skill. No, it's not a melee skill. It's a what do you call it? It's a spell with some range to it. Actually, don't know the tag specifically. But Reap is a spell. Reap is a spell that scales with spell damage, cast speed, crit, on spells, crit damage. Then when I go Blood Mage, the more life, the more crit damage. I'm leaning towards this one. I'm just gonna take it. But look, but put it this way. If I run my expedition logbooks and I have a good chance of getting another logbook out of it, so it self-sustains that way, but it's not guaranteed, that's fine. So that if I run out, I have to go back and run maps again, expedition maps. Totally cool with that. And that's totally fine. I could just be ignorant to how logbooks currently work. But if you cannot at all, 0% chance, cannot get expedition logbooks from running your logbooks, the question is why? Why not? Right, the whole argument we're making is there should be more content outside of maps, and you shouldn't rely on having to run maps to get that. You can't get a logbook from a logbook. See, then I think they should give you a chance to do that. Damn, these jewels suck. These jewels fucking suck. I guess I take the blue one. Just reforge. Dude, this interlude, I hate it, man. It takes forever. Where do I go now? I go to the crossing? Okay, so I just take the portal, I guess. You can't get a logbook from logbook. And yeah, see, that's the thing we're kind of talking about, is why not? They even make it a low chance, so you can self-sustain it. And if you don't always get it, fine. Then go run maps so you can get more logbooks. Fine. But why can't you continue to run expedition logbooks and get logbooks from your logbooks? You have to go out and then go run your maps again. So if let's say people don't enjoy running maps and they're enjoying the content, it's like now you're forcing them to do something they don't enjoy.
Warm nights, cool winds. Choose.
I don't know if I should keep this. Yeah, I guess I can. Deflection, give me move speed now. Okay, screw you. That's a lot of evasion, but no crit. Why not as a combat bots in RMT? Yeah, but that's kind of a different problem in and of itself, right? Like,
hello.
That's kind of annoying.
Time is short. Make haste.
Place explosives. Okay, I think I'm on the last mission of this area, right? Okay, let's take these energy shield nodes. This is perfect that I connected here, because now later on, yeah, this is perfect that I connected here, because later on I can unspec these, doom, right? 4 points. Then I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can take 5. And then I'll unspec these, because I won't need those anymore. And then I can connect here. And then I'll be able to go into the spell direction. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, but see, that's not a good argument, bro. If you don't enjoy maps, then it sucks to be you. Play trade. Like, that's a big reason why a lot of people didn't enjoy PoE1. Like, a lot of people felt alienated in that game because they just didn't enjoy the game. So it's like, oh, it sucks to be you, go play something else. Game's not for you. And then a lot of people kind of have this elitist mentality of, okay, if you don't like the game or you can't get into it, that sucks to be you kind of thing. Like, it's not really a good argument, right? So why not, if they have the means to provide more content, to be more appealing to more people, why not add it? It is what it is. I mean, fair enough, man. I don't fault you for having an opinion. You can have your opinion. I disagree, but that's fair. You're a cool dude, man. I have nothing against you. You can have your opinion. I have mine. We can disagree. It's fair. We can agree to disagree. May not be a good argument, but it is an argument. Fair enough. It is factually correct. Not every game needs to appeal to the masses. Yeah, but no one said appeal to the masses, right? Like, ARPGs already are a niche game, right? They don't appeal to the masses. ARPGs already don't appeal to the masses. But that's not the point. The point is there's some intrigue from other players. Maybe they come from MMOs, or maybe they come from single-player games, or whatever the case is. And if someone doesn't enjoy mapping, why not have non-mapping content? Or you can argue, oh, if people don't enjoy mapping, maybe they just need to give more options in mapping to make it more appealing to people. No one's saying make it appealing to all the masses, and yeah, of course gaming is not going to be like that. That's not the argument, right? We're not saying make it appealing to FPS players and Fortnite players and have this PvP battle arena. Like, we're not talking about that. We're just saying, like, why not have alternatives to your main progression method if you want to be successful with more players, which I think GGG wants to do. Right? They've made a lot of choices to be more appealing to a large variety of players, right? Did you do Pools of Cthulhu? Where is that at? Is that in this zone? Let's see. Pools of Cthulhu. Oh, here. Yeah, I was there already. Is that the one you were talking about? It's connected to the bazaar. It is this one, right? Pool of Cthulhu. Did you do the zone after this one, the Kari crossing? I think I'm going in the right path. Right? I think I got everything. So I went down this way and now I'm going up this way. I missed a Wolven hold right here, which I can always go back and finish that. I still need to learn this interlude, man. There's so many areas that I still don't know how to go. The Sanctuary. The Sanctuary. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, looks like I got everything from the Sanctuary. 2 wishes. Oh, here. Sorry, my bad. Oh, okay, I understand why you couldn't see it. My camera was blocking it. There we go. 2 wishes and the Cobra. If you do the Sanctuary, then yeah, you're going the right way. Okay, sick. Wolven Hold is 2 skill points. Okay, I gotta go back and do that then. That's important. Bro, I'm trying to get through this fast, man. I want to go to maps and start farming. And the one thing I really like that they added in mapping in this game is they added all these Moment of Zens maps. Which did they do that in trade as well? But It makes it so like if you need a common unique for your build, it's you're much more likely to get it, which is nice. I really like that. Obviously, a lot of the uniques are shit, so. And the options the Moment of Zen offers is usually shit, but it was nice for them to add that either way. They're in trade also? Okay. Yeah, see, that's cool. I kind of like that. Spend a map to get a unique. Yeah, the uniques are shit, unfortunately, but... does anyone know in chat if like you do if you run a higher tier map in the Moment of Zen, if it influences the potential options you can get? I wonder if it does. Or is it just best to put a white tier 1 map every single time, ideally? Okay, which way do I go now? I think I just take damage, I guess. I don't want to steer too far away, because we want to get spell stuff soon. But I guess I can come... there's attack speed here. Just enough damage to keep me going, I guess. You think it's eye level? Oh, okay, so there's an incentive to use a higher tier map. But it's just a tier though, like if I have mods on the map, it probably won't matter. Might be useful for items that roll a skill, okay. I'll try it out. I'm pretty close to map, so it's kind of hard to test though, because most of the uniques it offers are shit anyway. But I imagine you probably could get a really good unique from those maps, but it's like super rare. Then again, when you're in the end game, you probably have a lot of gold. You could just buy a bunch of tier 14s from the vendor, 3 to 1, put a white tier 15 in if you don't have one already. And then there you go. So it's pretty easy. I just, yeah, like I said, I wonder if mods influence that at all. Because that would be a nice way to sync those maps that you don't want to run. Like, let's say you put mods that your build can't handle or something. That would be interesting. You're a full interlude down. I know, man. It's taking me a lot longer than I thought I would, dude. I thought I'd be done by now, but whatever. You've seen people get headhunter from it, dude. That'd be so sick. If I could get that, that'd be sick, dude. I'd be going crazy. Okay, let's just pick up these yellows. Oh, another thing I want to see them do a little bit better in PoE2 is the boss uniques kind of suck, man. Not all of them. Of course, there's a lot of... There's a handful of good boss uniques, but they nerfed the shit out of a lot of them, dude. It's like you save up all these fragments to fight a pinnacle boss. You have to get your build strong enough.
To honor the dead.
Wait, what the hell is
Why
this?
not raise them instead?
Huh? Yo, I've never seen this area before. You're in Act 2 today? You starting a new build as well, or what? The Molten Blast? Did you just start it today? Is that what you mean? Bro, I'm missing so many passives on my other character. So I can just take one of these, or what? Movement speed is nice. Global defense is nice, too. I really think it's up to one of these. Like this is kind of rough. The experience gain. What do you guys think? Movement speed or defense? Sadly, GG is incapable of testing, so then people break uniques after they got them. Dude, they gutted Hands of Wisdom of Action, which it's not horrible. It's still playable. It's okay, but they completely gutted Ingenuity. Ingenuity sucks now, dude. Usually global defense or res. Yeah, res is nice too, but it's only +5. If it was a little bit more, I'd see more value in it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the defense, I think. Be a little bit more tanky. Oh, but move speed is... Nah. We don't need it. We're gonna play the slow, methodical game.
Good thing these Sekimers aren't in any state to
Wait, I can click it again? Sorry. I just fucking sneezed my lungs out. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. We'll go with the global defense. 15% increased. So my block is 25. No, but... Wait, did it not increase it? Eh? Did it not increase it, or am I bugging? Because I have 25 block chance from my shield. Shouldn't it increase my block chance a little bit? 15%? Or does it not work on block chance? I don't... Huh? It should work on block chance. Isn't that a global defense? Oh, okay, it's not okay. Armor evasion, yes, alright. I should have paid attention to my ES. I hope it went up. Okay, let's finish this last zone. Let's finish this last zone, and I think I'm gonna wrap up pretty soon, boys, because I have dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. Pretty tired. I want to get some rest, but yeah, let's finish this last zone. If anyone's watching and is interested in playing like a blood mage build, a crossbow build, check out my last build. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have any feedback, go back and check. Okay, let's check. Oh yeah, okay. I am getting increased defenses. Nice. Right now it's only 20 ES, but later on it'll be nice. It'll be good. Okay, oh, is this the boss? Or is this in the next zone? The one with the blood twins, the blood siblings. I think that's in the next zone, right? It's not this one. The next interlude. Or is it this one? That boss is stiff. Oh yeah, this is different.
Dry as a bone, and just as inviting.
This is the blood twins? Oh shit. Oh shit. This should be fine. No, this is the Jade guy. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, actually, I don't remember. Let's find out. We'll find out. I don't remember this one. Essence of opulence, nah. Opulence is what, rarity?
Let's see what you're made of.
I could spec that into, or I could upgrade it into a greater later if I want rarity. Yeah, it's rarity, right? It is, yeah. I have no room.
Perhaps this will
There
fill
you
the
go.
well.
This is the Jade guy. Okay, let's see. You made a lot this map, a Calms and a Raw Div. Damn, I need one of those, man. I need a Cal. Are you talking about Calm's heart, the chest piece, and a perfect jeweler? Nice, dude.
A beautiful murder.
From what map? Are you like juicing your maps already, or are you still like early in your maps? Where are you at right now? Doing like a tier 16? Is it giga juiced or what? Oh my god, temporal bubble, dude. Here we go. Oh my. Oh my. It's a 3 mod T15. Dude, that's, you see, that gives me a little bit of hope. Cuz on my crossbow character, my defenses aren't good, so I'm forced to run like 3 mod tier 15s. Otherwise I die a lot, right? But yeah, as long as you have decent rarity and you do alright, then sometimes you get lucky. I went from Act 2 to almost level 90. Damn, bro. Progress fast, dude. I gotta get better at speeding through the campaign. Like I think the first 3 acts I finish in 4 hours, which 4 hours isn't the fastest, but it's pretty good, I think. But then Act 4 and the interludes are taking me almost like double that time, like another 4 hours. What's my slash played? 9 hours. Yeah, see? It's taking me a long time. I think part of that is a little bit of AFK time, but yeah, I need to get better at kind of speeding through the campaign a little bit. I mean, this guy is 84 with dog crap gear as I took my armor second molten blast and moved out to the evasion ritualist. My evasion gear is cheeks. Yeah, that's how my character, my level 90 blood mage is. It's like I'm a hybrid. Oh, it's the samurai boss. I forgot about this guy. My crossbow blood mage is hybrid evasion ES, but I don't have a ton of hybrid node defense nodes. So I actually die a lot if I do like 4 mods or more.
Call yourself a
So I've been kind of stuck at level 90 for a bit.
fit to rule.
But I one-shot tier 3 King of the Mist, so that was fun. I wanted to do Arbiter today, but I kind of got hyper-focused on leveling this guy, so we'll do that tomorrow probably. So those of you who are waiting for the Arbiter, it's not happening on this guy. So if you thought it was happening on this guy, you're bugging. But on my other character, yeah, just stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do Arbiter. Oh. Holy shit.
Where you stand.
Bro.
From every angle.
Aw, really? I'm leveling this guy to do simulacrum farming. You need to get tanky for that, right? Isn't simulacrum like the hardest thing? Like you need to be super tanky for it. Plus you get like surrounded a lot, so
Perish with the old
yeah, you just need a lot of defense, I would think. I ran a tier 1 simulacrum on my invoker monk in 02. And I wasn't very tanky, but I at least did tier 1. I think I died twice. So it is hard, but it's not as hard as people make it seem, but you definitely don't want to not be tanky to run simulacrum.
reverse the flow of time.
I gotta go eat dinner soon.
Where you stand.
I have a full build of gear to AFK simulacrums, but it needs level 95. Oh, okay. So you're all set. Oh, and you're playing Ritualist. There's a Ritualist AFK build, isn't there? Bro, it's hard to dodge that, man. You don't know which way he's coming from.
Hold fast, Rashi. Soon your gift will quench the sands.
Okay, this part is really annoying. I have to deal with this slow ass movement speed and find this loser.
Your interruption changes nothing. My reign begins now.
This is a cool boss though. I really like this boss.
The Paradon shall rise. The Paradon shall rise. Time.
13 divine for the chest. I wonder how rare it is to drop it, man. Right, I'm at SSF's mercy, so I'll have to see how to get one. But I need one for my build that I'm playing right here. Wait, what?
Where you stand.
Dude, that's so hard. The timing is so specific on that. I need to change my boots. The movement speed is more important than the lightning damage. Run! Fuck, dude. I think it's a T0 T1 unique super rare. Damn, okay.
The ritual is almost complete.
Okay, if I fail it here, I'm just gonna call it quits either way, guys. It's getting late for me. It's about to be 2.5 hours. This will be my last attempt either way. And then we'll just resume tomorrow, or I'll resume off stream, and we'll play my other guy or something. We'll see, but yeah, I gotta wrap up soon. But let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna try it for real this time. I'm gonna lock in. Let's get past this guy at least. Finish this interlude. Oh, you know what? My gem level. I need to level up my gems too. Let's see if I have one. Do I have one? 14? Let's go. Oh my god, we're at level 10 still, dude. I'm trolling.
I have seen.
Oh
what
yeah,
has
the
come
damage is
and
noticeable.
what will be. And I will see it done. Our time is now. Watch where you stand.
Yeah, the damage is noticeable, dude.
I am Legion. The Paladin shall rise.
Oh yeah, let's go. Dude, I'm strolling. I'm sitting on level 10 gems. I was like, yeah, my damage seems to like fallen off a little bit. But I was wondering why, but no, it's just because my gem level. There you go. That was easy.
Another crown for my collection.
First try. Okay, element's poop, so I'll take that. Okay. Okay, skip all of that. Let's go back. I'm surprised how you don't have to even go to the last area of the last interlude, the previous one. I guess it's not the last area. Maybe the estate is, but okay. So we're good. We did all of these. Doom, doom. So this interlude's good. We just need to get Woven Hold next. So let's just go back to town, vendor this stuff, and then yeah. And then soon our Reap build will be viable. We just have to find Trample Toe. That's like the main priority. We'll see how it feels with just a Trample Toe and like basic gear.
Trust me.
If it doesn't feel good in SSF, then you know we could abandon it and try a different build. But that's kind of the goal right now.
Make us proud, will ya?
Hello.
Disenchant. Doom, doom, doom. I'll keep this. It has a little bit more crit chance. This is actually better already. It's just the lightning res they need to call for. Yeah, state is the last boss of the thing. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Good luck.
So I need to go to the next area. Everlasting Gaze. This Reaping Staff I need to
Save us.
worry about. This Vial I don't need anymore. I need to drop that. Put my stuff in there. Gold Charm will make room for it soon. Okay, and then we'll just back here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the stream. We're gonna call it quits tonight. I'm actually enjoying streaming more often, like more daily, but shorter bursts, like 2 to 3 hours, instead of doing like long 6-hour streams. So probably gonna do that. Probably gonna stream again tomorrow for like another couple hours or something like that. So everyone who hung out with me, I appreciate you guys. Yo Habs, it was good to see you, man. Good to talk with you today. Hope to see you again soon. Everybody else on the stream on YouTube, appreciate everybody. Make sure you're liked and followed. Typical free stuff. I have to say it because people forget. Helps me a lot. But anyways, dudes, take care. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for the love and support. Peace.